big news about some UFC fighter who I remember a bit of this story, even though it's UFC. He was chasing some pedophile in a car, and he kind of boogied him a little bit.
Boogied him a little bit. You should have been his lawyer. You should have represented Cain Velasquez. He wouldn't have gotten the 5 years.
Was that very charitable of me? Was that not?
Oh my God. So yeah, a relative of former UFC heavyweight champ, right? Cain Velasquez. Yes. Badass. I think Woody holds him in higher regard than I do, but I think of him as one of the like Mount Rushmore heavyweights. Like that guy was a badass. If he was doing it today in his prime, like I don't know. He's a bad man.
The other fighters respect him more than other champions.
Scary guy too, like just to look at, just intimidating, big, enormous man. He's what you would think a UFC heavyweight would be. But I think it was his daughter or son or cousin, some relative of his got molested, and then he, in a fit of rage, took off after them in traffic and firing a handgun at them, I believe, and he hit the wrong person and hurt them pretty bad, I think. And
we all make mistakes.
That's fair.
Yeah. So yeah, he got sentenced to 5 years. That happened the other day. Which
I wonder what he'll serve, and that it could have been a lot worse.
Oh yeah, 5.
Did the guy who he shot? Does he have like permanent damage? Like is that guy's the innocent guy? Is his life fucked up at all from it? Or was it like, oh, you caught a little bit of the meat of my calf. I'm going to be out for the next 8 weeks. Not sure.
He hit him in the arm.
Make a difference.
He hit him in the arm and in the torso.
He shot him twice.
One shot.
Look, I mean, bullets do funny things. Who's to say? Maybe. Hey, if I were his lawyer, I would argue one of those bullets was already in him. That's coincidental that my client had to defend himself that day against child molestation. Yeah, he shot him a couple times, I think, and I think he had some serious hand injuries or nerve involvement. I remember reading something about that at one point. So not good stuff.
Yeah.
Zach's saying they may give him time served. I would be shocked. I thought they sentenced him to 5 years. I don't know if there's another sentencing, post-sentencing, whatever. The legal system is weird, state to state and federal when you try to understand something and you're not a lawyer. But I mean, he deserved the 5 years. Let's be real. You can't. We understand why he did what he did. We wish he'd gotten the bad guy that he'd intended to get. Then he probably wouldn't get the 5 years. If he'd accidentally shot or he'd on purpose shot the guy he meant to shoot, they don't give him 5 then.
But no, they shouldn't give him anything then.
If you were that innocent person, you wouldn't be like, oh, I understand. You were trying to get a bad guy. Cool. You'd been like, fuck you, dude. My arm never works again. I can't play PlayStation. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Heavyweight
Can you
UFC
imagine,
champion?
like,
you rich piece of shit. Fuck you.
That clip we all enjoy of that dude in the airport who like shoots the pedophile being marched by, and he's why Gary, why? Like if he would have turned around and accidentally blown the head off some stewardess, no one would be like, oh man, he was so mad. I understand. It's like, no, it's understandable to shoot the molester, but you get some innocent guy.
You just hit a limo driver holding a sign up over there.
I found some details that I think we've been looking for. An armed Velasquez chased after a vehicle that contained Galarte Jr., his stepfather, and his mother. Now, Galarte Jr. is the guy he's mad at. He rammed the vehicle with his own before pulling out a firearm and shooting at the man through the window, missing and hitting the man's stepfather and causing him non-life-threatening injuries. So it made it sound like it was one shot. I don't know for sure. But,
okay.
And I also got, so anyway, I didn't realize it was a stepfather in the same car, stuff like that.
That does make it more. I was picturing some wild misses, like some guy is on his way to the park and just gets winged.
No, he was in the car. Also. Like he hit the right car and everything.
They don't let him go in Texas.
Maybe, not for the innocent guy. That he might be getting put.
Not
to
with
death.
that last name.
Might execute.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
Actually, no. They'd send him. He'd be the toughest guy in that El Salvadorian prison. In the U.S.
No, you do not understand. I am Cain Velasquez. Whack! You hear something about Trinidad.
Yeah. So he's going to go to jail for 5 years ish.
He'll get off with. He'll do less than that as long as he's good. And I can't imagine anybody bothering him or trying to like prove themselves against him. It would just be a suicide mission. He's going to be fine. nobody's going to bug him. If anything, he'll have like good treatment. People will be fans of his, not only because of who he is and what he is, but because of why he's there. You know, he accidentally maimed a pedo's
opposite
stepdad.
of a chomo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's the
What if
chomo
he,
enforcer.